Raise your hand if you want to have healthy relationships. And leave your hand up because I think you all want to have peak performance, correct?
Get ready for videos that inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Joyful, positive, effective, productive.
When I speak about saboteurs, I want you to think of saboteurs as negative emotions. And negative emotions are like anger or blame or judgment or sometimes self-doubt. And energy is what you bring every place you go. Some people think that they leave their energy at home when they go to work. Guess what? People feel your energy. You don't have to say a word, but they feel it in you. Oi. And oi is when your feelings are also not okay. When you are sad or mad or kind of feeling like you're judging other people. We're going to understand the roadblocks that sabotage our own performance. We are going to gain self-awareness to enhance your effectiveness. Let me ask you, is pain good for you? Gives you information. Yes. You go into a meeting, you heard that somebody in your team didn't do the project the way they were supposed to do. You get angry. You get disappointed. How long do you want to keep your hand on that hot stove of negative emotions? So we know physicality, you better take your hand off real quickly. Otherwise, you're going to get burned. Same thing is with negative emotions. And positive intelligence is here to help. Why? Because it is built on 4 different sciences. It's not by itself. It is positive psychology, cognitive psychology, neuroscience, and performance science. The first one is saboteur interceptor. Okay? Understanding what saboteur is and how I intercept it, how I weakened it. The second thing, sage. I'm going to teach you about the sage power. You all have it, yet we don't access it all the time. And the last thing I want to teach you is what we call self-command. There are 10 saboteurs and 5 sage powers. The saboteurs are in the limbic system, parts of the left brain. The sage, which are 5, they are part of the prefrontal cortex, and they're in the empathy circuitry, which is part of the right side. So we're going to move from that sympathetic to the parasympathetic. So you have to make a choice. And you know the good things about life? We make choices all the time. As a matter of fact, we are the product of our own choosing. Our choice is how we act and responded about that thing that happened to us. On the other hand, if you come from a sage brain, which I'll teach you how to shift your actual brainwave from one to the other, you're going to be operating through positive emotions. A joy, when I talk about joy, because I'm known as an oi to joy champion catalyst. So what is joy? Joy is when you have good feelings. When you are happy and optimistic and maybe even curious and maybe things are going really well with your team and you're feeling like on the top of the world. And you see somebody walk up and they walk like this and they smile. What do you see? Confidence. You see positive energy. You say, whoa, your energy is contagious. Okay? What you bring, people actually mirror that. And I personally believe that each and every one of us bring a light into this world. A light in the way we behave, a light in the way of who we are. And we know that the world can be sometimes dark. And we need more than one light. We need many lights. And if you've been in a darkened room, you know the importance of that, even one light. I invite you to look at your things that happen in your life and look at the opportunities that are hidden for you to be successful. And if you come through it from a sage mind, from a person who is a champion and knows that they're a champion, then life will be amazing for you. I would love for you to think of how you can be 10% out of your own comfort zone as you look into the future, as you want to build something bigger. Okay? Because being 10% out of your comfort zone is where you grow. That's where you stretch.